Yeah, Regal shut down that room. I know Joanna already left, but maybe somebody will come back and listen to the replay one day. They'll see the games that people play on this app with their little green bean. Green bean games. Kitty, you're a victim to green bean games. I know, isn't it a great PTR? I didn't create it. I screenshotted it from somebody else. Strike the master cloak. Sorry, Joanna. Can't hop in the conversation yet, but feel free to listen in. If you need some elevator music, if you want to say something, just put it in the chat. Let's try to listen to a lecture by Maharishi.
So happy I caught this flash sale and stocked up on part of the nervous system to respond to different values of perception and action. This ability is there in the nervous system that it can respond quickly to changing conditions. Something starts to happen in this way, one would immediately get up and run. Adaptability on the part of the nervous system. Very great adaptability on the part of the nervous system is at the root of shifting quickly from waking state of consciousness to transcendental consciousness. The localized value of perception to the unbounded, infinite value of perception. This change, this ability of the nervous system to change itself, to adapt itself quickly to the changed conditions. Now we are in the waking state. Yes, unbounded awareness, pure being, unbounded, pure consciousness. The system has adapted itself to that style of functioning so that it may produce that value of the omnipresent being. The omnipresent being starts to reflect from the nervous system in its full value. This is due to the adaptability of the nervous system to the conditions. This great adaptability of the nervous system exposed quickly to varying situations on the level of perception. We are perceiving localized thing. Fine state, fine state, fine state, finest state. Immediately one bursts into that unboundedness, transcendental awareness. Coming out, immediately mind goes to localized conditions. The entire chemistry changes, the whole structure changes, the style of functioning changes as mind shifts from transcendental consciousness to waking consciousness, quite in the similar way and quite in the natural way as the whole thing changes when the awareness changes from waking state to dreaming state or to sleep state. Immediately. Now, exposing the nervous system to quick variations in this field, waking state, transcendental state. Now, here we are talking in terms of consciousness. We can quite comfortably talk in terms of the physiological conditions. A physiological condition, we expose the nervous system to a particular pattern of of metabolic rate. That waking state of consciousness comes. We expose the nervous system to another style of metabolic rate, and we get to transcendental consciousness. Shifting this style of metabolic rate, shifting this value of chemistry in the body.
Hey Beth, this is John Kitover. I haven't gotten a call from SSA, so I was giving you a call. It's 2:20 p.m. It says that the hearing was scheduled for 2 p.m. Just leaving you a voicemail, 312-498-0517. Thanks, Beth. Bye.
Shifting this style of functioning of the nerves and veins and the entire mechanism so that the two states of consciousness come quickly one after the other, transcending, coming to waking, transcending, coming to waking, transcending, coming to waking. Exposure to quick variations in this way develop the ability of the nervous system to maintain both these states of consciousness. This is what is at the basis of this training of the nervous system? That ability to adopt varying conditions. Adaptability of the nervous system to varying conditions is at the basis of this process, which cultures the nervous system to maintain both these states of consciousness simultaneously. When the culture starts, only one state of consciousness, either transcendental or waking or dreaming or sleeping, only one state of consciousness. But exposing the nervous system to varying conditions for this state of consciousness, fourth and third and fourth and third, waking, transcendental, waking and transcendental, quickly varying the style of functioning, quickly changing from one level of lactate to the other level of lactate and back to the previous and back to the former, the later. Hmm. Lactate conditions, blood pressure, all these oxygen consumption.
Hi, this is John.
John, it's Beth Miller. Are you still waiting for the judge?
Yes.
Yeah, so am I. I haven't heard from him yet, so they'll give us a call as soon as they're ready. He runs late a lot.
Okay. I sent you my latest docs from the VA and my prescription for aripiprazole.
Okay, you can tell the judge about that.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh.
Okay, thanks, bye.
And quick variations. All these quick variations during the procedure of transcendental meditation basically resolve all the.
So Joanna, there's no actual like determination. They mail you a letter, and this is the hearing. It was supposed to start 20 minutes ago, so we'll see if they call soon.
That would hinder the of quick variation of the functioning. It stresses which block the style or functioning of nervous system responsible for the waking to take to the style of functioning of nervous system suitable for the transcendental. When the when the nervous system takes a swing from waking to the transcendental, what block is stresses. Stresses block the swing. But quickly exposing the nervous system to this swing, that swing, that swing, gradually all these blocks get melted away, and then the swing becomes unobstructed. When the swing becomes unobstructed, when the swing becomes unobstructed, then the swing becomes unnecessary. And this value is the same as this value because there is no resistance in between. So the last core of the swing on this side and the last core on the swing of this side gain the same value. Even though this side remains this side and this side remains this side, there is nothing which obstructs this side being this side or this side being this side. The two shores of the river come so close together that even though they maintain their own individual side, yet they can be comprehended both together. This is the uh, picture of nervous system, so that the most normal functioning condition can always remain, even when the things may change. When that shore and this shore have come together, doesn't matter if at one time the trees grow on this shore, and at other time the wind roots out the trees and there is bare sand. Third time, maybe the herd of cows, all no sand, no trees. The third situation is there. Waking state, dreaming state, sleep state, keep on coming, changing. This shoreline keeps changing the color. This shoreline stands unchanged. pure being, pure awareness in the uh, uh, in the in the company of ever changing states of different states. And this is what brings about CC. It's just the change. The basic thing is the adaptability of nervous system for changed conditions of functioning. Adaptability of the nervous system for changed condition of functioning. And that is all. It's a natural phenomenon. Go ahead.
Well, still in this problem.
Will be the basic understanding on which all the questions regarding the variation of awareness will be solved. Now let's take for them one by one.
I still don't understand this element of witness because even though we have awareness, and we say awareness of everything, being is flat by nature, and therefore it cannot be aware of anything. It is pure awareness itself. Now, the only way I can resolve the argument is by saying that, in fact, cosmic consciousness is maintaining three states of consciousness. Um, and that is, on the one hand, one of the relative states, waking, dreaming, or sleeping. The other hand is being, and simultaneous with being is being maintained on the level of the intellect, so that there is some ability to witness there. Because if you don't, if you're asleep, for instance, and you have flat being and yet sleep, I just can't see an element of witnessing unless the intellect, the waking state intellect, is somehow there to some extent, and being is being maintained on that level of the intellect, so that the intellect can, in fact, um, make a judgment. Oh, yes, I am asleep now, but yet I'm awake inside.
If any aspect of waking is there, then it's not the transcendental fourth state, then it's the waking state.
But how could somebody...
The character of that awareness is not the character of waking state. That is the reason why it has been named a different state of consciousness. The very name fourth state of consciousness comes from the fact that it is nothing to do with any of these three states. If it had any likeness or any resemblance or anything to do with any of these, then it would have been put as an aspect of waking or dreaming or sleeping. But because its structure is absolutely non-relative, its structure is only absolute. And that is the reason why we say, yes, that absolute starts to be relative. By virtue of what? Nervous system. By virtue of nervous system, the absolute being which was flat and couldn't do anything starts to be lively. It's lively and it is along with any of these waking, dreaming, sleeping. That liveliness. Now, the filament in a bulb. Now, the electricity, the moment you put on the switch, it just enlivens the filament. Enlivens the filament, and then that enlivened filament witnesses what is around it. Darkness is around it. All darkness around it. But it has not yet started to emit light. But the filament is lively. It's a lively filament. In one state, the filament is not lively. In another condition, the filament is lightly alive. In your physiology, you say hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is fully enlivened. Whole thing is fully enlivened. Nothing of that starts to function, but it's ready to jump into activity. Enlivened, fully enlivened state of hypothalamus. It's like the fully enlivened state of the filament. Mhm. The same enlivened state of the filament starts to emit light. Enlivened state of the filament then starts to coexist with light in one condition. In the other condition, when the filament has not started to emit light, it is coexisting with darkness around it. It's only heat around. And when it is not enlivened, then it stands all by itself, neither heat nor light. It's all silence around it. Like that, fully enlivened state of the nervous system, of the brain, when one has gained this state corresponds to transcendental consciousness. The structure of that state of consciousness is completely unlike waking. No resemblance, nothing. That is why it is called fourth state of consciousness. Now, this fourth state of consciousness is the fourth state of consciousness. Neither waking, nor dreaming, nor sleeping. These three are here, one is here. It has its own structure. Now, because it has its own structure, this we see in the beginning days of meditation, you transcend. Then later on, thinking in a very fine manner, and yet you know that that awareness is not lost even when you are thinking in a fine manner. That means fine mental activity is capable of not eradicating that pure awareness, which is a state of non activity. That means the nervous system is not yet capable of handling that fine mental activity at the time when it is maintaining that non active state of pure awareness. This we say is uncultured state of nervous system. The child is uncultured. He can walk himself, but cannot take another child on him. It's tender. Tender. And later on, the child can walk and he can pick up another child, and then both can walk together. It's more sturdy now, more sturdy child. Growth has been marked when the child can take another child on him and he can walk with both the child. The nervous system is tender when it can take only one state of awareness, only transcendental or only waking, then it's tender. It needs more strength. It needs more strength, needs more culture. It should be habituated to have both states of consciousness. And what make what makes the child capable of taking on another child? Just its own ability to walk. And he uses his ability to walk, and he walks and he walks and he walks and he walks. And then by walking, he becomes capable of having another child and yet be capable of walking. The nervous system is exposed to that fourth state of consciousness. The repeated sequence of exposing the nervous system to radiate that awareness. Exposing. The nervous system becomes capable of having that and having this, having both together. This is the increased ability of the nervous system that it is capable of handling both. And when it is capable of handling both, the beauty is that by virtue of that unbounded awareness, he has that value of just being, being. It can hold on to its being, the state of being. And by virtue of handling waking state of consciousness, the senses can function, mind can function, ego can function. Activity can be handled at the time when the non-action, state of non-action is maintained. Now, what has happened in this state? Nothing other than the natural structure of life has been enlivened to its full value. The natural structure of life is that underneath all changing values, there is non-changing value of being. The natural structure of life is that there is activity and there is non-activity of being. Being is all permeating, all pervading, and
Hi, this is John.
Hi there. Is Kitover?
Yes.
Hi there. You ready for your hearing today?
Yes, sir.
Early. You?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
activity is going on like that. Like, this is the natural state of nervous system. If there were blocks and stresses in the nervous system, then the nervous system was only capable